We're on the 2018 third annual Great Ontario Yield Tour. This is Mo Agostino, Chief Commodity Strategist with Farmers.com Risk Management, and we're doing our Farmer Tip of the Day series. We're here with George Cornelissen in Warwick, Ontario, which is, what county is this, George? Lambton County. And so, George, what have you been doing on this farm here the last few years?
Well, we started back in 1987 with no-till with Trichotillosum system, but we always found it a real challenge to plant into wheat stubble with a cover crop. So in the early 2000s, we actually started strip tilling our wheat stubble, and today we actually even strip till a few bean fields.
Right.
And the reason why, just to get a little bit earlier planting, and what we did to enhance our no-till fields to dry out a little quicker, in bean stubble, when it's dry enough where there's no residue, then we designed what we call a residue manager, and it's actually trash whippers with a Littleton rotary cultivator behind it. And it's a 24-row unit, but we also incorporate our fertility at that time. And once we do that, we can usually plant that day or within the next day or two.
Cool. So that's obviously leading to more consistent, higher yields?
And more consistent planting. It seems like that we can get out there and it just plants nicer.
Whether wet or dry?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And then you also mentioned something about planting cover crops.
Yeah, yeah. What we do in the last number of years, we did prescription seeding, prescription 28, but the one I think that pays the best is actually prescription fertility, and then we do smart grid sampling, and then we do the 4 R's, the right product, the right place, at the right time, the right amount. And we also did a fair little bit of work with cover crops, different blends, but more broadcast or planting, and we wanted to do it with the pass that we're already doing. So we're applying 28%. We plant one row directly between the corn rows, and we feel we can drop our seeding rate. The last couple of years we've been just around 5 pounds, which is maybe just a little bit too low, but we find that we don't have as much inter-row competition, that we can put our 28 down a little lower, and then at the end of the season they'll almost fill that 30-inch row, so you have a real wet harvest. It sort of seems a little firmer and it keeps your wheels nice and clean. And then the following spring, depends when you desiccate your cover crop, you get out there a couple days earlier to get your beans planted. And we're really strong components of doing side-by-side comparisons to try to improve on what we're already doing at the moment.
Well, it looks like it seems to be working here in Lambton County. And finally, George, looks like you have the family working with you, and you got a couple of your young sons also looking to do some succession planning.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate that both my sons are really interested in ag, and I feel they're going to take it to the next level.
Perfect. Thank you.